Finally getting into our own, Give me respect. Make it, no fake it, just take it.
3. What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Santo G, back at it, right here with my good people at Big Puff's Smoke Shop. We at the Big Puff Podcast, hosted by yours truly, your boy Santo G. You already know, coming with unity, prosperity, and respect above all. So y'all go ahead, get your little snacks, get your drinks, get your little leño on, whatever you got. We're going to go on a little journey today. We're going to just talk about what's been going on, man, because it seems like every couple of days, you know what I mean, there's a few stuff that's trending. And lately, what everybody's been talking about is Young Thug, you know what I mean?
From New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This fucking man shot at this to us. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block. I don't wanna block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. Say no on Roscoe?
There's been a lot. I don't know if there's like a whole, you know what I mean, a whole campaign against them right now or something, but it's like left and right. You feel me? First it started with that tape. Him like confessing pretty much. They were asking him like, because I don't know if you were aware with him and the alleged beef that he had with Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne's tour bus got shot up. So they asked him about it and he just said a little too much. It was a 2-hour interrogation, right? And he wasn't even under arrest. Like, it was voluntarily. The top slime, you know what I mean? Man, he in hot water right now, you know? We got an interview came out. Him over 2 hours voluntarily giving up information, you know? And it's like
2 hours.
This was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This fucking man shot at this to us. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block. I don't wanna block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. Say no on Roscoe?
you know, and it's like
2 hours.
2 hours.
Voluntarily.
And it's funny because they talk to him a little bit, kind of like not really like, they're like reeling him in. They're just talking, shooting the shit a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he asks them for food. They go and they get him like a sandwich or something.
The relaxation.
And he's all like, you couldn't give me something better? You can't give me, like, send somebody to go get some or something like that? They're like, nah, we got that. Like, right after they give him that, they hit him with the, so what's up? You know, tell us what's up with this. Tell us what's up with that. You feel me? I don't want to get into too much of it.
Yeah.
You feel me? But he was talking, bro. He was talking, and it was a little bit worse than Gunna, than the other people, you know what I mean, that he's been kind of like going in on, you know what I mean?
Was he under arrest?
Nah, he wasn't even under arrest.
So he just went all out.
He just went all out.
Letting loose.
And he even told them, like, because they wanted him to like sign a paper or something. He's like, I'll talk to you guys, but I don't want to do no signing of paper or nothing. Like, he's like, don't tell on me. Like, it's his words.
Yes, sir.
Promises, make promises. Just people keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever make want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
What you want?
Yes, you can. Hey. Listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises, make promises. Just people keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever make want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
What you got, bro?
Yes, you can.
Hey,
I don't have your number.
Whatever.
well, give it to me. If you ain't giving it to her,
Like, in those words.
Has he ever been busted before? Like, is he aware that there's like, was he familiar with the system?
He knew, yeah, he was familiar with the system. He knew. I feel like he was, because he they were questioning him about a shooting of Lil Wayne's tour bus,
Oh.
and this was when he was into it with Lil Wayne, but he was kind of trying to throw it off on like that it was
Somebody else.
yeah, somebody else, you know? Like one of those. You feel me?
And once you hear it, you can't unhear it.
Yeah, it's a wrap. You feel
Right.
me? He's in an interrogation room, like it's being videotaped. Like, what did you think? Like anybody out there watching, man, like straight up, you ain't gonna get away with it. You feel me? You tell, you a snitch,
Hell
right?
yeah.
Like that's it. You feel me? Like the homie said, once you say it, you can't unsay it. You feel me? So best bet, I plead the fifth. Straight up.
Even
I invoke my Fifth Amendment. You feel me?
The
Straight
cops
up.
themselves will put you out there.
The cops themselves, they don't respect that. You
Yeah.
feel me? They say it themselves. They don't respect snitches. They don't
Yeah.
respect rats. You know, like that's the lowest of the low. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because they know, like you tell on one person, you'll tell on anybody,
hell
bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you tell on your own, like you tell on anybody, bro. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And that's why it's always been like we don't do that. Even as far as like in there, you feel me? Like you know how they got the grievance forms and stuff like that. Homies
Yeah.
don't fill those out.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? When even as far as a grievance, like oh that's made like if you want to complain about something, like,
Yeah.
you can't even do that. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, he knew. He knew.
Yeah, man, that's a
Man,
trip.
man, that's a trip. I just want to say it to that one is just shame,
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 shame, shame. You feel me? Like straight up, how you gonna get at your boy that didn't even tell on him? You feel me? I feel like the Gunner situation, he fucked up by whatever he did. You feel me?
Yeah.
But did he tell on anybody or give information? Not necessarily. You feel me? I feel like what he did in this tape is worse. You feel me?
Wow.
And that's where it's just like, man, a lot of people are like, they're going in on him now.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're going in on him now. Now they're making Homeboy look like a saint. You feel me?
Damn.
Compared to him, yeah.
Crazy.
It seems like there's an anti-thug campaign right now. Because it's, that interview came out, and then there's been all kinds of leaked audios. One with him talking to 21 Savage, one with him talking to like his manager, and he's just saying like all kinds of reckless stuff, you know?
Wow. Somebody on the inside.
It has to be. Somebody on the inside, or who knows. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it if it was Gunna himself. Like, all right, you want to call me this? All right, fool. Like, boo, 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 boo.
Did he mention Kendrick at all or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. On one of the calls, he's pretty much, you know, he's going in on Kendrick. And it's a trick.
No money, do we?
No. He wouldn't do that. Just think about it. He does so few verses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses. Like,
Right. But that's
the only other person that gets a Kendrick verse is King, is Baby King, and that's his, like his cousin or his nephew or something.
right. You getting all the damn verses to this nigga, man. What the heck you doing, crazy? All that fake. I ain't getting on no rapper song shit. I don't be liking them type nigga like that.
Why?
You nigga get too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar?
And it's a trip because he's referencing Kendrick and Drake. He's saying like, I guess he's talking to his management. He reached out, tried to do a song with Kendrick, and Kendrick didn't want to do it. He didn't want to, like, he didn't even respond. So he was like, oh, Buddy thinks he's too good, woo, woo, woo. He's like, that's why he'll never be as big as Drake. He's like, because Drake collabs, you know, he helps people out. He's like, and Kendrick ain't really done that.
Never be bigger than Drake, ever in life. Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy fuck with everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake change? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight fucking with you. Kendrick, goddamn, put a nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up, you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though.
He's like, and Kendrick ain't really done that. You know what I mean? And this is prior the Drake and Kendrick beat. So it's kind of a testament to shows you like, hey,
Now,
maybe that's the way people feeling.
but with that being said, goes to show though, right, that Kendrick was being selective about who he collaborates with,
for sure.
and for some odd reason or for whatever reasons, he was actually right and not collaborating with him, right?
Hey,
Because then come down the line,
look what's happening
and now he's like all smutted up and smutted himself up, basically, right?
yeah, he did that to himself.
And Kendrick is like, okay, now, that's why I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
fuck with
why.
you.
Yeah.
You know, so
And
you gotta be
that's
selective
what
out here for
I've
sure.
seen you know a couple of people touching on this subject. Like I seen the No Jumper, their live earlier, and they were pretty much saying like the same thing. Like you gotta be selective, you know, with who you mess with. Like not only that, like you in there fighting a whole racketeering case and all that, all kinds of like bodies and shit like that. He's like, you think Kendrick, being the name that he is, like the Super Bowl opportunity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you think it would have really came knocking if he would have been associating himself with that?
He's
Because that
a
would have been the
smart
talk of the town. Oh, Kendrick just collabed with Doug while he's going through this, and I think you know.
Kendrick is a genius.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
is.
I don't know if I'll go that far, but he's extremely smart.
Yeah,
I
for
seen
sure.
him. I realized this when he turned this negative situation into something positive.
Yeah.
Before that last album,
Yeah,
I remember that there was a lot of content circulating of his mural being whacked out,
Yeah.
and people were pushing that narrative. They were
Yeah.
pushing the agenda
Yeah.
of like,
Of-
hey,
yeah.
why you let these essays get
Yeah.
at you like that and this
Yeah.
and that, right?
yeah,
But instead of him feeding into it and making it bigger, he chose to say,
Make a statement.
okay,
Yeah,
I got you. Let
Yeah.
me go ahead and bring in Lefty Gunplay. Let me
Yeah.
go ahead and
Peso.
bring in, you know, and instead of creating a bigger problem, he like,
he bridged that gap.
yeah,
bro.
he bridged the
Yeah,
gap
for
because
sure.
then everybody, I mean, if you didn't fuck with Kendrick then, like a
damn
lot
sure,
of
yeah.
Rasa were like, oh
Yo,
shit,
shoot,
this
yeah.
dude, he's really like,
Yeah.
you know, willing to fuck with us.
Yeah.
Now we fuck with you even harder.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know that fucking that when you got the raza or you got people that are like on your side, they're willing to go in hard. You know, there's a
Facts.
real passion to it, a real like love. You
Yeah,
know,
when
that they're
Raza
gonna be
support,
like,
they go all out. I mean,
Yes.
they buy your merch, they buy your albums, they all that.
All that.
They go all out. They're there, the shows, all that. I'm pretty sure if you seen his tour, you know what I mean? Wherever there was majority Raza, I guarantee you there was more than half
Yeah.
Raza packed in that audience. You feel me?
and I'm not saying that was the purpose behind it. I'm sure that wasn't it. He was just showing like, hey, I'm bigger than that.
But
you know?
yeah,
I'm
it's
not
a
gonna sit
testament
here-
to who he is.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause look, I ain't gonna lie. Like he's a better man than probably I am, bro.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? You have murals of yourself, and then you hear they got whacked out, and then not only did they get whacked out, but they put blanks,
Disrespectful.
you know, type.
Yes.
And I even did a video on it. You feel me? And I
Yeah.
kind of touched on it, and I was just on some like, look, like people that are not from the land, that are not from here, right? They're gonna see it a certain way. You feel me?
Yeah.
But people that are from here, like those neighborhoods, they put that regardless of anything. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
that's just what when they hit up, that's what they put. You feel me? There was a certain point in time my city was like that. You know what I mean? They'll hit up, they'll put F Mexicans, all that. You
Yeah.
feel me? And vice versa. You feel me? But I just feel like to them, because he's tied to, they know that like he's not from anywhere, but he's tied to a certain section. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that neighborhood beefs it with that section, so that's why they chose his mural. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like it was a dumb thing to do. You feel me? And I wouldn't recommend any youngsters out there to do any stupid stuff like that. You feel me? Murals are not supposed to be touched. You feel me? Those are sacred. You feel me? But it's a testament to him and him being aware of that. Like, look, all of us are not like that. There may be a certain few that are out there in the field and they have that mentality, but they're gonna eventually grow. Hopefully, you know, they're gonna
Hopefully.
grow and they're gonna mature. You feel me? But for him to do that, and then not only on the whacked out murals, the song he made about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And have homies in there too, you know what I mean? Right there dancing, the homie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just a testament.
That was
you know what I
a
mean?
power play. It was
sure.
amazing.
And that's why he got the opportunity he did with the Super Bowl and all that. You
Yeah,
feel me? And
he's
but
next level.
blessings
Man,
to him. You feel
big
me?
salute
'Cause-
to that man for sure.
Yeah, that
I
was beautiful
really
to see.
admired what he did.
Yeah.
I think I was a little maybe surprised by it because he not only did he not stay quiet, right? He didn't.
Yeah.
He just did this big old like
Yeah.
movement,
Yeah,
you know,
he did.
and did this big old bold move. Like
Yeah.
that's what you say to me or that's what you do to me, but this is how I feel.
This is how I feel. You feel me?
And
that
there's
prevailed.
no
You know,
hate
and
in
that
his heart.
prevailed. And in the end, that prevailed. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Any narrative that other podcasts or other channels or news media, you know what I mean,
Try to
pages
drive.
try to drive, like, nah, I got shut because there was some that were trying. You feel me? They were
They
trying.
were for sure.
Whoa, this, that, and they're like, nah, like y'all blowing it out of proportion.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's not right. You
No,
feel
it's
me?
not.
It's messed up, but it's not that. You feel me?
Yeah, he's bigger than that.
Yeah, for sure.
He's beyond that.
For
you
sure,
know, I mean,
and salute. You feel me? Like
For
I
sure.
tip my hat to that, like for real. You know what I
100.
mean? But
We got our own clique, strong, finally getting into our own, you know?